Hey, what's going on, guys? The mic on? No. Oh. What is happening? I'm super sick. Turn that off. Hey, what's going on, man? Alright. I'm just gonna rock through this, guys. I'm going to put my keyboard down. I just so late. How's it almost midday already? Whoop. I got different music playing today, so we can put this on YouTube. Hopefully, so if you're watching this on YouTube, then awesome, it worked. If you're not, then well, it didn't work. Where have I been? I've been here. I've just been busy. But that doesn't change, does it? It's always busy. How's everyone else been? I'll start off by saying this is the stupidest hat in the world. It took me so long to figure out how to draw this hat. It just looks so weird. I ended up actually pulling the hat in and like outlining it to make sure that it looked right, but it couldn't get it looking right. Believe it or not, this is right. Just wears a super dumb hat. Anyone that is wearing a hat like this, I do apologise. Anyone that wears hats like this, I didn't mean to call your hat dumb. It's a little early in the day, so my lines are going to be a little bit off. Well, actually it's not early, it's midday, but I haven't got cracking yet. Whew. This is for a tattoo design for somebody who wanted a like a cutesy Suckerpunch thing for a good friend. I'm actually going to bring up a reference of said stupid hat. So it's sort of, so here's the thing, right, like it sort of comes around here and drops down there. Even this line will sort of up here. Oh, it's a dumb looking hat. But that's alright. Just the amount of times I drew it, I thought, have I done something wrong? But it actually does kind of just look like a squash pancake. I'm going to raise it up a little bit, exaggerate it a little bit, especially when you've got a chibi head, or a big fat round head. The other thing is because I'm not doing colour on this, like we were saying last time, it's a little bit trickier. Because we can use colour to add depth usually. We've unfortunately got to do that all with line work. I'm going to draw that line there. See how the rest goes, eh? So I'll just keep going. If you guys have any questions on stuff that I'm doing or processes, you can ask. So, Baby Doll's already done. We did her last stream, which was actually a little while ago. I've been out of action for a little bit with The Office, but we're back now. Because we are doing this sort of in that chibi style, I'll sort of explain a few things that I do when drawing in this style because it is a little bit different. Make sure that's nice and round. For maximum cuteness. So this sort of expression, this is Sweet Pea, who has got that iconic lollipop. Just like that. And the thing about drawing, well, when you're drawing females at all, she's got quite a pronounced chin, so I might actually line that up. Then especially when drawing chibis as well, so you've got to be careful when drawing females. You really need to be careful about the gap between the nose and the bottom of the oh, I just kicked my mic. Yeah, between the nose and the chin. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, and I used to make a lot as well when drawing females, because like they don't that sort of jaw really isn't there, like that gap between, so their mouth is a lot further down. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you. Yeah, I do animations. I've done animation before. I did one recently, but I wouldn't say I do it specifically. Although that one got me a few more jobs, so I am working on some more stuff, so, but I wouldn't call myself an animator, no. Nope, not yet. But I barely call myself an artist, so it might be a long while before I do the animations. But yeah, they just don't have that much of a draw, so... And the other thing you want to try and do is add that female lips, I guess, without making it look over the top. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And we can always come back and tweak things. So, hey, thanks, Christian. I love your work too. Oh, know. I don't know. I don't actually know your work, but I'm sure I would love it. Thanks very much, dude. Alright, so she's gonna have that little now without being sort of too like, so with the eyes, I mean, you want them to be sort of quite big, with the iris being quite big and cute as well. But she's going to have her eyelids closed, so the way that I usually do it is I probably want to be a little bit closer here. So I'm going to soft curve along the bottom here, then along the top, maybe a little bit like this, and then I'm going to actually draw in the eyelid here like it's sort of half closed with that seductive pose. Something a bit like that. And some nice black pronounced eyelashes. And these girls have a lot of sort of mascara and eyeliner and stuff on. But when drawing females anyway, if you strengthen that back, that line there at the top of the eyelid and also the bottom of the line, like I usually strengthen it a bit more near the back and then sort of peter it out a little bit. Curve there. And then what we'll do is we'll do like a half cut eyeball that she's sort of looking out. Something like that. And the way that I do my eyeballs is like this. So you can see I'm usually doing black all the way in here. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, I really enjoy working outside of Minecraft, to be honest with you. I'm glad that I'm getting a bit more of that work now. So. It's the thing that I always say, like like people refer to me as a Minecraft artist or whatever, and it's not actually true. I'm not. I was just an artist that I was drawing way before Minecraft, and then started getting some requests for Minecraft related stuff. So yeah, I guess I jumped on it. So she's gonna have that little bit of a I can't do it. So this face. I'll draw it. It's easier to draw it than do it. So this eyelid is going to be, and that's the other thing about not eyelid, eyelashes. When drawing chicks, you got to keep everything so subtle and smooth. It's all about subtlety. See, that eyebrow is probably a little too big. But we'll see anyway. And then this eyebrow is going to be a little bit higher as well. So just feel like, hey, how you doing? Because she's got a lollipop, you don't have a lollipop, and maybe she's offering you a lollipop, but she's got a gun behind her back, and when you come to get the lollipop, she's going to blow your head off. Which is super rude. You're still doing the Minecraft character giveaway? Yeah, I think I will. You just got to give me time. I just got to get back into things again now, because now that I'm recording again and sort of got all that stuff under control, I can start to sort of schedule that in again. Whereas things just got way too crazy last year. So you know what, this eye might be a little bit higher. So, see, that's the thing with the nose. Like, what you want to do is you want to try and run that curve along. Like sometimes you can even break that off completely and then run that eye. That far eye all the way along. But you want to just keep that curve sort of going. And then the same sort of thing here. Remembering, of course, the foreshortening. We don't want to make the eye look too much bigger. So we want to have it risen a little bit more, but then I still want to have this eyelid sort of coming in here. So I want an angle here, I can't really tell, but strengthen this. little too high, so bring that down here. It's actually a little bit harder drawing the eye on this side because of that side of the face. Sort of make that add a little bit more there. And this is where you want to nice. She's got that insinuating look of what we've got ahead of. Thanks, Easy. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be on this week, I think. So, oh man, if I can shake that. Whew. That doesn't sound healthy, does it? If I can shake that, then I'll be on for sure. Sharing what little knowledge I have of this industry. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll erase down here. So if I was colouring, all this would be painted in white, but I'm not, so I sort of have to do it all with line work, which I don't. It's a little bit tricky, but dang girl, I would like your lollipop. That's the expression that you would expect people to have if you've done this right. What is it? So what I'll do is I'll add a little bit of depth here. What I'm going to do is bring that in like that. Well, I'm not going to do that, that's for sure. Hang on. Something like that. And then again, because it's just line work, we're going to start adding in like a little bit of cross-hatching and sort of extra lines. How much the tattoo artist sort of pours into it is really up to them. It's not really up to me because I won't be actually doing the tattoo because stuff that. You guys see how much I can undo here? Can't undo when it's gone on the skin. I'm super stoked to see it done though. The tattoo artist that he's getting to do it is very talented, so I trust her. Now the tricky bit. And so you can see with Baby Doll, I mean, we've gone for that chibi sort of feeling, but we've tried to sort of sexy it up a little bit, I guess. So it's not just a standard and then like a leg. Trying to keep those female curves in there. So hopefully that's translated well. This is going to be really difficult. What I'm going to do is, I really hate tricky poses like this. So I'm going to draw the. So typically when you're drawing females, it's sort of up. You got the top. You got your hips here, and then it sort of curves in. You know, and how much you curve it. I mean, that's a terrible example. How much you curve is sort of up to you, really. So you can sort of see how you sort of come in here, and then you've got like pretty much where the belly button is, and then it sort of curves out as it comes down to the hips. And the more you strengthen that, the more you sort of accentuate, and you can give it that sort of sexy feeling. So what we're sort of trying to do here is, and I'm just going to line in a few little bits and pieces where I want. So I want that curve to be going in here. And then by having that overhang a little bit and then come down like that into those nice chubby, chibi legs, chibi thighs. And it can sometimes be kind of tricky to reach that balance. But because there's Chibi, we can over-exaggerate quite a bit. So, let's look at her outfit. So which one is... This is Sweet Pea, isn't it? Can you show your arm tattoo? If you have any power, which would... If I could have any power, which would it be? Oh, two good questions. I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can see if the camera will show it or not. And it's not finished yet. It's still... actually, I've got a booking next week or the week after to get some more done to it. So it's just like a cutter, like a pirate style cutter ship with a lion up above it with all sort of clouds and stuff around it. So we've still got a lot more to go though. So when it's done, I'll put a photo up. If I could have any power, yeah, kind of like a pirate ship, but it's like a cutter, like one of those old school sail ships. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Does that work? Probably not. I'll put some photos up when it's done, maybe. But yeah, a little something I'm working on. Enjoying the pain. And back streaming. Hey, thanks, man. I'm happy to be back streaming as well. Because drawing chicks is hard, so I like doing it with other people because it makes me not second guess myself as much. So if I could have any power, what would it be? I don't know, flying would be cool, totally. Right? Like, just to be able to fly, or to be able to teleport somewhere. I would not want to be able to read people's thoughts. That's like one thing that I just don't want to know. I don't know, but that's sort of like, I mean, that's not really original, is it? I should think of something more original. Let me type in Sweet Pea. Let's have a look at her outfit a little bit. Japanese koi fish. Hell yeah, they look really good when they're done. What? Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea's the girl at the top. Who's this? Oh god, female, Rocket, Blondie, Amber. Oh, it's Amber. Let me down, chat. Nah, you're not really. It's alright. Alright. So she's got... Okay, so... Alright, so she's revealing a little bit here. So we're going to have the belt sort of come around like this. Yeah, sleeves can be expensive, especially... Depends where you go, I guess. And the guy that does my work is pretty expensive, but that's the other thing when you're getting work done, like, you may as well... you want to sort of, yeah, don't jib out on it, because it's going to be there for the rest of your life. Alright, what I'm going to do is bring that up here. You can see I rotate the canvas a lot as well. So she's sort of got this military uniform which is going to come down to... I sometimes like to indent this a little bit. We want to get that curve at the back. So sort of her spine's going like this, over the hips, and then up that way. She's got a little midriff on, which is she's got her little military jacket on here. And then what we want to do is we want to sort of come out here. So I'm going to draw in the uniform a little bit now. You see where I draw clothes, I sort of square them up a little bit as well. Like you can see here. I don't know whether that's from doing Minecraft stuff, but that's just the... Again, it's just a style choice that I enjoy doing. What of it? So come down here. She's gonna have a lollipop there. Hey Vance, what's going on, man? Thanks, Jones. I'm curating something there. People keep calling me a bloody something out of Pirates of the Caribbean. And then occasionally I get Johnny Depp as well, so I don't know, I'll take either, I guess. Yeah, that's it, Christian. They make good money though. My guys, it's like 160 bucks an hour. It's not bad coin if you know how to do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm at least going to rough in this, and this hand's going to be tricky because typically chibi hands are nice, and especially you can see here, like the way that I do it is relatively big and oversized. However, you don't want her like holding a lollipop, like she's going to crush someone with it. And also like, so just thinking about how she would hold it. I mean, probably have her hands out like that. See if she's holding it like that. Well, maybe just on the side there like that. Let's have a look. So what I'll do is I'll rough in just the fingers and just see what I think of it. So sort of something like with the female finger, that I still keep them nice and square when I'm drawing even when I'm drawing the chibis. So people know my style, know that I draw squarish type hands. Something like and I guess that would sort of sit there. That could actually work. But what I'll do is I'm going to pull that. I want to reposition it a little bit. So what I'll do is to play around with the positioning. Cut that out. Jack White. I'll have to look that up. I don't even know who that is. I know Jack Black. I think something like that could work. I probably wouldn't do the hand quite that big, so sort of something like that. Yeah, that could work. So what I'll do now is I'll knock the opacity down on that and drop it underneath. And we'll draw that in. I even have the thumb come up like that. Top tip, if ever you can hide the hand behind something, by all means take advantage of it. American musician. Okay, let's look it up. Gamer fan, what's up? Yeah, I know, it's been a very long time. Although I streamed a little while ago. Like I streamed a few weeks ago, before the fly, but before that, yeah, it was a super long time. Alright. Good to be back. Or at least half back. So her hand will sort of be going down there. Her arm would sort of sit here and then cut back up, so that's fine, that'll work. Delete that. Always turn off your blue every now and then just to see how things are looking, especially line weight. We may come back and fix that hand a little bit, but again, got to add in some lines because I can't come in with colour. Alright, so this is going to zip up about, she finally figures out how to use a zipper about here. Alright, so I'm just going to put a dot there for now, and then I might throw this back on. I'm going to come out, how far? Probably about that far. And then it's all her curves from there. Pretty much, yeah. And of course, we'll size it a little bit more. So we're already fighting that, the cuteness thing, not fighting it, but trying to break out of it a little bit. And so that jacket would go up there basically with a line going there. Alright, that'll work, and then we'll just cross that chin a bit there. Okay, so with the chibi arms, the way that I do them is I generally do them relatively skinny and then they go down to bigger hands. So I may even bend a little here. Aye, aye, aye. It's a good idea while I'm sick, jump on a stream and start talking. Aye, aye, aye. Sorry, people. It's got a little jacket which goes something like that. And now what we want to do is we want to... And this is actually going to be really hard because I don't have a reference for this. Oh, I got that there actually. So essentially, with this sort of view, the gun will be sort of going down that way. So I guess you could pretty much have it like that. I kind of prefer to have it this way, I think. See if it would work. We'll just rough something in quickly. So her hand would be down. Yeah, that'd totally work. We can do that. We can work with that. I like that pose a little bit better. So it means that where the hand would be down, probably get the thumb. It's actually going to be a little bit tricky to draw, isn't it? It feels like that wraps around there. She's got this line which you can actually use to hint at the direction. That seemed wrong to me. Hey, thanks, Mitch. This is for a client, yep. And hey, gamer girl, what's going on? That sounded a little weird. I didn't mean to make that sound. Hey, gamer girl, what's going on? I'm just gonna play around with this for a little bit and see what, because that still didn't look right to me. That certainly looks a little bit more right. Righter. probably coming out this way. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that'll work. I just had to draw it 60 million times before I got the pose right. The thighs will come down here. We have hands come down like this, which is going to outline. I won't add all the details into all this just yet. I'm just going to pencil all that in until I'm 100% happy with the pose. And she's got some boots. And then this leg will sort of wrap around there, like that. A little bit further out. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so draw that line in there. The only other way the leg could go is I think that works, but we might bring it further up. Sometimes it's good to zoom out to look at it. The leg will be coming down here. It will be more so coming out like that. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. I'll come back and add in all the details there. That gun, I mean, we're looking at with the over exaggeration, we want to probably bring it down to about here. I think that would work, yeah. Cool. So yeah, she's got like a whole bunch of stuff. So she's got that coming down there, which is fine. Draw the belly button in here. But she's got like a holster and things attached to her belt. That's okay. I won't spend too much time on her. I'll let so that I can let you guys see the rest of it. So the other ones. Better. Cool. Thanks, Vince. I'm doing good, Gamerville. Sorry if I'm missing things in chat. My concentration. Pull that in there. Just a bit like that. You can wrap that across there. Make a a little bit. Like that. Cool. I want this to attach here. Simple as this. Keeping in mind the scale of things as well. We can't get into too much detail, but that will work. We turn that off. Once I fix up those legs and the hands and everything like that, that should be fine. Thing I'll do here is fill these in with black, and we will trim this one a little bit, and this one a little bit. Still keep that nice curve there. That hair coming down there. I'm actually going to draw a little bit of hair coming out here. So once we turn the blue off, we can start to clean things up a little bit, as you can see. So make sure this line work is super neat. We're also going to use black in a few places as well. Like you can see on Baby Doll's hairband, stuff like that. I wasn't 100% sure of that, but I think I will. So things like this, I'll fill them in as black, and then I'll take white, again because I'm not colouring it. This is only providing line work. And I can sort of do something like that to make it a little bit more interesting. It draws the eye as well, creates a few little anchors here and there. Hey, what's up, Evan? What's going on, man? Welcome to the 6th stream. Well, I haven't coughed that much. Alright, so I'll clean this up now. Cool. Now, it gets a little saucy when we start to move to this side of things. So I'll try and draw this as best as possible. Basically, she loses all material on her pants here and there. And it switches to fishnets. Because it's a very breathable material, and when you're fighting in combat, well, you don't want to be chafing. So you definitely want something like a lot more breathable, so it isn't going to cause you any problems. I'm sure that's exactly why Zack Snyder did it that way. Now, she also goes to fishnets here. I don't even know what the point of the material is at all. Should have just done all fishnets by the looks of things. Alright, and then along here is going to be stretchy. Like this. So again, you can see the use of oversimplification that you have to use when drawing in this. particular style, I guess. But then also by adding in the details as well, creates a funny little balance. So I'm going to pull this up here, because this zips, these are like zips, and the boot will come right up. We'll just do something like that. The boot I'm going to do in black, and then I'm going to put white to show separation. And shine. I think it works. It's a bit of a funny leg angle, but we'll see how it goes. I'll roll with it. Well, that's actually straightened up there. Probably should have put a bit more kickback in that, I'll see. So let's, we can clean up this gun section now. I will clean that up now. And see this back foot here, I can actually just silhouette that. There's no need for that to be in any detail at all. So the artist may take these black sections and just turn them into skin breaks. I mean, I really don't know what they're going to do in that sense. So you sort of got to have half. You got to be like sort of thinking about, you know, what they're going to do, but you can't second guess everything because it depends on the artist and how they're going to use skin breaks and how they're going, what, you know, their actual technique when they tattoo. So we'll just roll on and do what we gotta do. Hey, thanks, dude. Thanks, Epic Shots. I appreciate that, man. Don't worry about me. I'm nothing special. I'm just doing what I do. So, but if you guys get a kick out of it, that's awesome. Do here is because that hand's going to come down. It's going to be a bit tricky doing this. This hand's causing us a lot of problems getting that angle right. Half of me thinks it should be we should be doing the gun on an angle like this. Maybe better. Just take a quick look. Again, just roughing things in. Down there, yes, that would work. I might just sit on it for a bit. I'll rough it in like this. Just you see more of the gun. You can pull that in there. The indent. May actually work better. And then here would just be That hat looks so weird. It's such a weird hat. Yeah, I prefer that, I think. But we'll lengthen the gun a little bit as well. Just to get a bit more oomph. It's the baby doll's gun. I'm going to have to go in and tweak line weights on baby doll as well to make them all the same. But that all comes in artwork cleanup. I think we'll just progress to the next bit and then I'll come back and do that, I think. I'm just going to grab a drink. Give me one sec. So the rest of them are going to be a little bit easier because they're just heads. So we've got Rocket at the top, who we'll do next. And she's going to be holding an old school flintlock pistol. Because that's her jam. And then we've got Crazy Cakes at the back, I can't remember her name. She's with a huge sword. But again, those two, right, there's not really that much to add in for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock Amber. Getting on first name basis with these girls. Would you recommend a Wacom if I love to draw digitally? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how you'd be doing it, how you'd be drawing digitally without one, to be honest with you. Alright, so I've done Rocket with a little bit of a crazy expression, which I'm not super happy with yet. This music seems to have gotten louder. Yeah, absolutely. Pick up a Wacom, man. It'll make your job a hell of a lot easier. Alright, so she's got kind of weird hair as well. No offense, Rocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing it in. Generally, when drawing a chibi head, like a normal head, you might sort of have, you know, however, but with the chibi heads, what we want to do is we want to sort of, there's another way of doing it actually, an easy way of doing it, because you want to sort of peter it up. So another way that people do it is, and then you just add in the chin basically underneath, and then you draw around the entire thing, and then draw some super cute eyes, draw a mouth, and go, oh no! But you see how it sort of comes out. It's almost like a mushroom. Like if you did that, it is kind of a mushroom, really. It's just not really a mushroom at all. So you want to sort of bring it in about where the eye line is, and then come out here. Actually, that was pretty good. We'll probably tweak it anyway. Where we want that center point is right here. So that's where we're going to start to curve it back the other way. And you can play with how much curve you want there. Some people curve it quite a bit. I like to keep mine fairly low because I have my ears with something like that. And then I have my ears quite low and quite big as well. No worries, Gamma Girls. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Type MC. I am Drackers. I am back somewhat. So, again with the when we're drawing females, we want to keep it all nice and subtle. See how I got a relatively small jaw area. She's going to have her mouth nice and open because she'll be excited. I'm going to drop the line weight down a little bit just to keep the features a little bit finer. The other thing is, with the lips, that's all stuff that I would probably paint in, just so they're a little bit more subtle, so you don't have that heavy weight of the pen on it during colour, but again, because of restrictions. Are you self-taught? I certainly am, yep. Absolutely. What are we drawing? So we're drawing this is a tattoo design for a client who is a Suckerpunch friend actually, putting it past the client stage. And yeah, wanted to keep it cute, but also a little bit sexy, I guess. Alright. Alright, 1 second, guys. Whoop. Whoop, dropping the pen now. Okay. So, I'm going to have her eye a little bit wider. I also see one of the things that I sometimes do, which I didn't do here, which I do, is you don't actually connect up the eye. It keeps it a little bit more subtle looking. So with this, we want to still keep the eyelid. Oh, thanks, Drackers. Yep, it's just a hell of a lot of practice and drawing, basically. Let me turn that on silent. Okay. So let's bring up some more references. Because there's something about these girls wearing dicky hats. This girl's got another silly looking hat. So, even when the eyes are open, we kind of want to, like with dudes, when you draw eyes, you sort of just a circle, or you can square it. With the females, have a look at how Disney do it a lot as well. That's they do female eyes really well, but it is always sort of like almost like a little. So I guess if you drew a line like that, that's probably the best way to do it. Getting it all in one motion's the hard part. And then along here, this is where it goes flat, and then it goes almost up like that. That's the kind of eye shape that you want. When it's nice and open like that. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use that, even though it's not super smooth. But again, she's got all the makeup on, so we can strengthen that there. And this would be sort of coming on here. Like that. Again, we'll put it in place. It's still a little bit rough, and then we'll clean it up where we need to. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate it, man. You didn't need to do that. I actually haven't even put on the little notification thing. I probably should have done that. Thank you, dude. Very much appreciated. You didn't have to do that. But it's super cool you did, man. A legend, dude. Yeah, it is like a lemon a little bit. And some more mascara because these girls are crazy with their makeup. So for this side, I'm not sure how open I want it to be. Like at first I was going to keep it like half closed, but I don't know that it would specifically work too well. So I think I might follow suit a little bit. This is the beauty of working digitally. We can change it if we don't like it. Put a render out so many videos after this as well. Got a bunch of recordings there I need to get off the clients. The worst part of that is just waiting. Alright, open this up a little bit more. No, we probably strengthened that a little too much to add that brown now. I'm gonna come up like that. So the quicker you do it in those nice smooth motions, the better it's going to come out. It's nice, big, cute eyeballs. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I definitely want to do this more often. I always say that, but making an effort. The reason just some of you guys know, we got hit by a flood here, so completely wiped out everything here. So I was sharing some space with my dad at his work, which is an office full of accountants. So my old man put me out for a little bit, but it meant I couldn't stream because, well, obviously, it's an office full of accountants and I would be yapping away, distracting them. Should be looking up a little too high, but again, actually, yeah, she is looking up way too high. What are you looking at? She's looking at a plane going by, she's not even paying attention. Can't really, I usually cut them out and move them down, but because it wasn't a full eyeball, it's not really going to work. So I might do something like this. Looking right at the camera. A lot of maybe people who see the finer details might have noticed that I have changed the way that I draw eyes recently. That really is just something I'm playing around with. I don't have a set way at the moment. I have a few different ways of drawing them. And this is one. Alright, so her hair is really sort of choppy. It's the best way. There's probably a technical term for this. So I still think we might need to move those down a little bit. Still seems to be staring off into nowhere. Concentrate, girl. Again, let's just leave it. We'll see how it goes. So her eyebrows are going to be something like that. I won't fill hers in actually. She's got blonde hair. So her hair is very sort of anime, Dragon Ball Z. But just flat. Think Goku without gel. I really need a hat. My hair's falling out. So we want to sort of make sure we curve it around. I'm going to do the big, chunky ones first, and then a few little wispy ones underneath. Something like that. Keep missing that line. Alright, so down here we want, she's going to have some hair which sort of wisps out like this. And then up like that. Then we sort of want to follow the curve of the head. So you see, like, if this had like a front direction, like a directional line, it'd be like that. Whereas if this had a directional line, it'd be like that. So when we get to about here, we kind of want it to almost have a directional line of that. So nice and sort of front facing almost. Make sure that this is still approaching Nirvana, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Seems like it still is. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for music things like last time. Whoop! Leave that line by accident. And then when we get to here, alright, so now we just have to fill out this area here. So we've got these bits that go down, so we can sort of just do something like this. But the hat is going to sit here. She's going to go down to about there. And then there's some more wispy bits which sort of flow out here. And then a couple down here. Nice. And the hat is sort of Ay, ay, ay. I'll pull this. Something like that. We'll do some lines on the hair as always. Nice thin lines. There we go. Turn off the blue and check it out. Alright. So right now it's just a little too static. We need to add some more layers to it. Something like that. Even like here. Something as simple as just separating it a little bit. Could work. Nice. Again, because we're doing just line work, we'll add a little bit more detail to the hat. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that head's a little bit small there, which is actually okay. But I will just size it up a bit. I told you they wear stupid hats. It's a weird hat, it really is, but that's alright. So, what I might do, there's something down here, or did I fix something up down there? Let's have a look. Well, I can see it, so it's all good. So I'm just going to round that, face that way a little bit. And her neck's going to come down, face something like that. So I'm going to draw a neck, just for placement reasons I'll put the V there so you can see which direction it's going. Where do you prefer to be contacted to do work for others? I'd love to get you to draw me some. Just on the website, it's probably the best. Just inkbyte.net, and then just go to contact and just fire me an email of what you want done, and I can get back to you. That'd be awesome. Oh wow! Okay, her outfit is really weird, but that's alright. So the first thing we need to do is I'm going to get the reference of her pistol, which I have saved here. So I'm going to actually paste it in. And what we can even do is we can edit, transform, flip horizontal, and turn it up this way. Haha. Makes it a bit easier. So pistol sort of it's round. That's the first thing to note, I guess. So we'll bring it down like this. Just down like that. And then I pull that up there. And I'll actually draw the thickness of the base barrel first. Come over. We're not actually even going to get that much detail in because of what is shown and what isn't. Because all the detail really comes in the handle and the and stuff like that, which, it's okay. Like that, so it's got a nice V to it. What I'll do here is, because this is just a replica, so it doesn't actually have the, plus a little bit of creative license. That's a bit better. Alright, so what happens is this runs down and then it sort of curves down a little bit, which you're probably not going to see. And then this runs along here. So we'll fill this in. So you can see it's really just blocking in shapes for the most part. Alright, I'm going to zoom in for this a little bit. I want to have that there, I want to have that there, and that there. Sweet. We can then just add in a little bit of detail. Right down there. And that's really all we need. Yeah. Cool. I'll get rid of that. Let it save. Get rid of that. Oh. Cool. Destroy body. Body. Oh, man. Alright. So she is wearing not a lot from memory. She's got this weird collar thing on, which is totally cool, I guess. So it's like a weird, and when I say weird, I mean totally fine. Which then goes down to something like this. Alright, and then it sort of just really opens up, but her shoulder's going to be up, so this shoulder would be down. So the hair here is pretty much in the way anyway, so we're not going to get too much in, but I do know that this is through here. Guess what it is? That's super protective, extra breathable fishnets. Awesome. Get that little bit in there. This arm going up. Slowly curl that. That's really all I'm going to add in here. Let me change that to the strap that she's got there. She's got more guns in probably. And that's really all you'll be able to see. You might be able to see a little bit in here, but it's like there, and then it sort of wraps around. But when it's attached, like, yeah, you sort of don't expect to see all that in there. That would just sort of clutter up that background area. You would just lose all that detail. So tidy ups. I guess firstly, I think her face is a little too high, so maybe just bring that down a little bit there. The hat throws me off because it makes the head look really wide, but it isn't. But yeah, sweet, we're getting there. Alright. I'm going to do a quick little tweet. So bear with me, guys, and we'll finish up the last two. I might revisit the eye there, I'll see. Alright, twitch.tv/switchy B. Put a photo up. I don't know how to do it without little lines on it, that'll do. Just looking at that hat, what's throwing me, what I might do is I might actually, yeah, no colour on this one, it's actually for a tattoo design, so they may be grey washing it, although I think he just is going to line work it. He said that the tattoo artist will basically be doing that. My colour work wouldn't tattoo well anyway, the way that I colour, sadly. So. I'm going to curve it a little bit there. Alright. Oh, do not post. No, not say tweet. that look? No, I didn't tweet. There we go. Alright. Off we go. So next up is Sweet Pea. One thing we're going to have to look up with her is her sword, the sword design. Switch that song. Alright, so let's turn the music down a bit. Okay. So she's got like a hood on. So it's going to sort of, I'm going to make a, am I on a new layer? Oh, that's the hat layer. Alright, I'll lock that. I'll sort of bring that down around like that. You see that? Just remove those bits from the hair there. More want it to come up this way. I really hate drawing hoods for some reason. I can never make them look. Drawing cloth is actually pretty hard in general. I find I either tend to over crease it or just not crease it enough and it looks like cardboard. When I can colour it again, like you can sort of add in the creases in colour, so it does make it a little bit easier, but again, because we're not colouring, it's a little bit of a different process, so we'll add some lines going up. Go. So we've sort of got to do a bit more of a sideways, side-shaped head. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It looks like that head's a lot taller, but it's not really because we're going to be having the hair sort of fall down there as well. Hey, thanks dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, Manga Studio is great. Might even just start adding in the hair now. With hair, you just got to sort of let your brush flow. If you try and over curve it, it can come out looking a bit weird. Stuff like that. Hair is just one of those things that it really is just practice. We'll learn a few techniques. So like here. Sort of curve out like that. failed to publish. You stupid tweeter. So sort of, right? Because like it wouldn't sit like that because like gravity's going to be pulling it. The way that her head shape is sort of like down like that almost. So that's the other thing as well. Like gravity is the thing which sort of really controls hair. I mean, well, it's kind of stupid. Gravity controls everything, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like how it falls is really dependent on the head, where it's turned, the direction it's facing, you know, things around it. Because hair just falls. Unless you're sort of some sort of Dragon Ball Z character. Hair really does just fall. And so keeping it so it looks natural and floppy. It's still exaggerated and cartoony. Well, it's fun. So again, we'll just pull this down here. So I like this little lip that she's got going here. It's got a bit of volume to her hair. Remember the hair comes out of the skull a little bit as well, so it's not like sitting tight to the skull. Giving that a little bit of volume, like it's some sort of Pantene Pro V ad. And again, the nice subtle curve of the nose. I have a little bit too much point there, so she's going to be a little bit more pissed off. So she's going to, you add that glare, like you have your eyes squinted and that little glare. She's going to have that glare going on. Remember, this way. When I draw the eyeball, I'm looking at the other eyeballs as well to make sure that I'm keeping the size relatively the same. Oh yeah, the old Wacom, it can take a bit of practice to get used to, that's for sure. There's nothing wrong with the bamboo, I want you to get going. And again, this eye here is going to have, well, it's going to be a lot more if she's sort of looking over here. Alright, so I'm not really happy with how the chin goes. A little bit too much forehead there as well. So there's a few ways to fix that up. And what I might do, I'm actually going to erase most of that. Grab that eye, or as much as we can of it. Put it down there, that's perfect, no. do this just to cut down. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. You love drawing hair? That's crap. Oh man, I just realized I'm dropboxing. I really need to stop that. Sorry guys. Wow, the delay must be really bad. Sorry about that guys, I forgot about Dropbox. How stupid. Alright, so really how we want to... I'm actually going to base... Slider's face on the curve of the nose to begin with. So it's going to almost shape the rest of it. Getting this curve right is a little bit tricky with a different angle, but not impossible. Now I'll start to strengthen these lines, just as I was doing previously. And I will stop that from, stop that from joining as well, so it softens it up a little bit. It's not too bad. Right down there. Awesome, Christian. Yeah, I'll try it for sure. Still not happy with this, but what I might do is just that curve there. That curve in there, and then I'll just leave it for now so you don't watch me editing something so many times, but I'll have to clean that up. That's fine. So her sword would usually come out here. Of course we draw coming out from that middle roots there. I'll have to Google a blade and figure out how that sits, but what we'll do first is we'll do the last one. Hey game, what's going on? So our last one is, of course, Blondie, who has black hair, which is really ironic. But it's not a problem. So we're going to I need to fix that up a lot, but that's alright. I won't sit and fiddle with it too much in the interest of getting through this. Play around with it a bit after the stream. Okay, so she has these goggles are just crazy. And that's, okay. Alright, so that's actually not a bad shot, so I can figure out how to draw them. Okay, so I'll draw these in first. So they sort of come up, and then over, and then around. And the same thing here, and here. And then here, we're only going to get about that much. Hey Zach, what's going on, man? Google it. What am I Googling? I can't even remember what I was Googling now. Alright, and so then they have like this little leather bit. Goes around the sides. And then that's the other thing, you gotta sort of give it that depth. So what I'll do is I'm gonna do this and use it as a, so I want to give it some depth like that. That. So I will do a double pass on this one, I think, just because of those glasses. Oh no, did I? Oh, I did. All right. So first things first. Let's separate that layer just in case. We'll transmit layer that. I really need to work on that other face. Ugh, it's annoying me now. That's all right. So her hair is going to come up. got to make this come outside the skull a little bit, and then make this. Something like that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. The hair sort of comes up, but super crazy, but that's really all we're going to see of it. Yeah, the thing with streaming and recording, like if you're new to doing artwork, just don't stream and record it, just because like if I wasn't streaming this would be finished easy by now. When you got people watching you, or you're recording it, it's a little bit different because you know people are watching you, and so you do slow down a little bit. You second guess yourself at times as well. And you make her look like a monkey like that. I don't even know how I did that. So where's her chin? Is that nose? So right, like there's like a ton of things in here that I'm going to go back, and a guy won't notice at the moment, but I'll go back and clean up. So I always try and say, don't worry about recording stuff just when you're getting started, just start drawing. Plus, if you have some people come in and start going, "Oh, that's crap," it doesn't do wonders for the confidence. So. Alright. Oh, that's just me anyway. That may not be how other people... Oh, man. I wanted her a little bit way back, sort of like, the eyes sort of down a little bit. Alright. So the way that I want, well no, the way that I want this to go is like this. And pose is going to be that way. Then going to cut in there. And well, yep, she's showing everything like all the other four girls. Cut down there. The other thing I was thinking is having this hand up here. Obviously not that small, but yeah, that works. I think I'll do that. Alright, so first things first. As you see, this is really rough. This is going to be gone over again. Now which way are we doing it? Not doing it that way. Doing it that way, aren't we? Yeah. No, actually we're not. We're going to do it this way. What's that? Shoulders coming up. They need to move up there a little bit. Needs to cut in there. Head. You want like the head and sort of the body slash thigh, yeah, so that's pretty good. See that sort of, and that's a little far down, so whoop, bring that down there. Hey Lucy girl, what's going on? I am. And the gun she's carrying is a H&K MP5. Which I'm going to pull an image for quickly. It's an airsoft replica. That actually that'll be alright. Pretty big photo actually. So I can pretty much draw that gun exactly like that. What I could do is just trace over the top, which to be honest would be a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, stuff it. Stuff it. I will do that. Just to get the basic shape. Go up there, then we'll go down there. Perfect. I will leave that as a reference. I want to compare that to the size of that gun over there. I want to buff that up a little bit. I'm going to be holding it like that. Hey Viking, it is me. Ah. Well, there you go. I'm glad you could come along, man. Alright, so first thing first, we'll draw that hand onto the gun. So what I can now do is I can sort of pose it where I want it. The anchor point there. So like there would work well. I can now erase that. Erase this bit of it because that's going to be behind the head. And extend bits that I want to sort of exaggerate a little bit because remember it is a cartoon, so it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Something like that. Can merge that down now. Oh, we have to go down again. Oh, that merged that. That's not what we want. That's that. We'll merge that into there. Hey, thanks, dude. I'm glad you like it. Hopefully I'm not letting you down now that it's live. The mystique is lost. Bring up a reference image of her full outfit. Well, what little of it there is. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to wrap around, so it goes like all the way. Goes like up to there. Okay, so sort of the way that we'll have to redraw this a little bit, just because of the way that sits. So that's going to cut in there. You know what, I'll just draw it to there. That'll work. Yep. And so this has straps going there. This has straps going there. This has a belt buckle coming down here. More buckles there. More buckles there. Some lines there. Foot there.